Said you wanted to join some more people to come in. Yeah, you couldn't move already. Chige. This one is called a Chige.
We're gonna need a stool. Woo, what's happening? What's happening? Same thing. Kimo. You fix it for me, sorry. Tomorrow.
On Open Views Audio Bouquet, Channel 628.
Vue d'Afrique avec Joël Mouteba. Alors Eric, le retour remarqué de Paul Biya a-t-il réussi à apaiser les spéculations qui circulaient parmi les Camerounais? Je veux dire, le climat est-il redevenu serein?
I want that whole song again.
You like it, no?
Yeah, there. Okay. Keep playing the song.
Capacité à pouvoir gouverner.
On va parler de tout cela, mais avant, Eric Tuatu, je voulais quand même qu'on parle de cette mobilisation. Hein.
Le RDPC, avec notamment ses responsables locaux, ont mobilisé des militants dans toutes les régions du Cameroun.
Vue d'Afrique, du lundi au vendredi, de 15h à 16h, temps universel.
Oh my gosh. Why is it doing that?
Get the news, music, and lifestyle of Africa on Channel Africa, the African perspective.
Okay. I'm gonna have to play it again.
Alright.
Yeah, no. Hey, fella. I'm gonna stop it on the screen. Eh? Okay. Let me hear. You want to because that's why I can't talk about it when it didn't end well. So I need it to end well so we can talk about it again. Okay, Mkabua. Play three. But between each, we're gonna talk about the song. Right now, we're gonna talk about this one, and then we're gonna go into you, the character. Then we're gonna play Halala. And we end with Halala. Do you have a specific one that you want to end with?
What's the other one you wanted to do?
Let me show you. On my phone, I can't type this. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I already saw.
I didn't know what you do with it. SABC. Your life, never. Sorry, I can't say anything. Woo! I still love my job. Okay? Yeah, but let's just say we're going to step 2 ways. So everything that's too hand me down, improvisation, yeah.
And like I said, it's free. Like when I'm out because it's my first time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, but usually from here, people go to your radio 2000 and then you survive and then they end up in Metro.
Yeah.
But nobody acknowledges the fact that when you first heard about those artists, you heard them here.
Yeah.
Can you please acknowledge that? Hey,
I'll tell them, no,
I'm going to tell you the other songs.
Aye.
Who's this female?
Sise Nkosi.
Oh, yeah, those are familiar.
Yeah. Sise. We've worked on quite a few songs actually.
Okay, so we had a captain. Who for you? Adjige is the one we're listening to, right?
Okay, so
Lee, Better.
Better's cool.
Which one do you want me to end it with?
You can end it with Captain because that one is a snippet and it's the one that I want to release next.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready to go?
Yes, ma'am.
You're going to be feeding me all the information I need. I don't like to talk about the artists when they're in studio. This is where you can tell us.
Aye.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. All right. I mean, you know what? Live representation is no child's play, my friend. I always say to you, when you do a little bit of a mistake, you gotta know how to make up for it, okay? If you mess up good. And you know, with live production, you never really know what could go wrong. But what you heard there is a double feed of Asjige. And this is a song by our artist who's in studio. Let me finally let you know who he is. It's Budakkess. And thank you so much for pulling through today on a rainy Saturday afternoon. Budakkess,
Yes.
I don't know. Are you those artists who prefers to be called by their stage name? Or would you actually just grace us with your original name for those who come from social with you, man? Let them feel like, yeah, that's our boy. Let them really behind you, you know?
Unfortunately, I do like going by my stage name, but since I'm a transparent person, I will share my name. My name is Kutlwano.
Kutlwano, thanks so much. The reason we want to know that is because, you know, when you share your real name, you remind that young one, that aspiring artist who's at home and has a basic name, right?
Yeah.
You know, and they get to hear yours is also just basic. You were not born as Budakkess. You know, you could say Budakkess is your alter ego, right?
Yeah.
All right. So tell me, umfana wapo social, but I'd like to just say umfana wamo Gauteng in general, because you've obviously grown up in this province, right?
Yeah.
Where did your music career start? As much as you've informed us a little bit that music is your lifeline and everything, but where would you say you took your own route and you said, this is the line of music I'm going to go into, the genre as well? Did anybody push you into it, or did you get one of those awakening one day?
Okay, well, with me, what inspired me to do music, I got into there's this software that we use to make beats called Fruity Loops.
Fruity Loops! Yes. I tried my luck in that too once upon a time.
It's not for everyone. Yeah. So I found it on my uncle's laptop. He used to make music as well.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a game at first. This was when I used to live in Soshanguve.
Okay.
Understand? So I thought it was a game, but then he told me this is actually a software for making music. So I started then.
Okay.
And then that was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so I started making music. I was making hip hop, house. Before I got into piano, I was just making music for fun while I was in high school.
In school at the time. Okay.
While I was still in high school.
Interesting.
So once I finished high school, that's when I decided to take like music seriously. I moved from Soshanguve, I came to Pretoria East, and then I started doing my own thing because Pitori,
just put it as it is.
Pitori, like Pitori, Rasapota, you understand? Yeah. But then I can't say it's the same musically. Musically, like it takes a while for you to get like that support. So while I was that side, I was pushing on my own.
So?
Yeah.
I thought that maybe, as a matter of fact, what you're saying is contradictory to what I had established in the past. I thought that every region has its own unique sound. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You've got your Durban with your Gqom, And I really thought anybody from Pitori is on the Bacardi type of sound.
Yeah,
Did you try your luck in that as well?
that's the point I was heading to actually,
Okay,
because
okay.
they're very supportive once you within the comfort zone. Like if you make Bacardi, music was strata, obviously you're gonna get love. But with me, I took a more soulful approach.
Okay.
So I could say my music was, it could relate to other people from like, besides from people from Pitori, the people who could relate to my music were people from Johannesburg,
Okay.
Places like that. So it was tough to get support in my
own because you're doing something different. Okay.
Hence is why I had to go my own direction.
I see.
And then once things started picking off was when I moved to Sentin. I went there, started working with a few cats. And then, once we got to work together, we started supporting each other. My music also got to grow. Okay. Because I had a support system now, you understand? Yeah.
And which familiar artists that we may know did you work with to, harness your skill?
I can say I worked with El Chapo. He's a producer that we got to work on a lot of songs together. Okay. And I got to learn a lot from him. I got to work with Optimistic Music SA. Yeah. He's a vocalist as well. Taught me a lot about being optimistic. Interesting. Yeah. And then as Maestro as well, that's one of my favorite artists to work with actually. Maestro. Yes, as Maestro. Okay. Yes. Listen, so the track we just heard there, as Jige. Can you please let us know who is working with you on that collabo, because the song really does take you on a drive. 1 minute you think the song is about to end, and then you come back again with another artist pulling through with a verse there or a hook. So just fill us in who is on that track. So with SG on the production, it's me, Wade, and Musical Jazz. And then on the vocals, it's PC and Sihlenkosi. And then the song, I'm dropping it with TXC as well. So you better watch out for it, guys. It's dropping soon. Probably by the end of this month. Yeah. Interesting.
So now tell us, how are people receiving you on the social media spaces? Because I've learned something on this particular show, the Africa Chat Toppers. We've learned that artists have longevity in terms of their music if they are present on TikTok. Yeah. And how would you say you're being received on TikTok? Would you say your music is growing there, or are you being more critiqued?
Well, to be honest, my music is moving on TikTok. It's just a matter of fact that I'm not the one participating. Oh, okay. Which is what I started reflecting on. And yeah, it is moving on TikTok. I'm getting a lot of love, a lot of people reposting my songs, coming up with challenges. Yeah. What I can say is all I need to do is join the challenges as well, so that it can take
so you want to tell me the challenges when you didn't come up with the challenges?
Nah.
Really?
Not at all.
People came up with them on your behalf. Yeah, that is interesting.
I was just behind the songs.
Oh, right. Well, aren't you lucky? And you know what? If somebody else came up with the dance challenge on your behalf, I've noticed that it takes the song even further. Yeah, because you're not pushing your agenda on people. Listen, I love it. I love it for you. But so can I call you a Gen Zer? Do you qualify in that?
Sure.
Okay, so you Gen Zers, man. You guys are pushing music to levels that, the olden goldies could never, right? I've interviewed a couple of artists here in studio, and I was just so surprised at how these individuals could actually do 3 tracks that the South Africa loves. Next thing, they're on global stages. I'll give you a typical example. Nandipa 808 and Zika RSA with Forgive Our Trespasses, right? And then we had CK, I don't know who he's featuring on that one, Location Song. And, these people are traveling, like, how do they do it? Do you believe it's social media, or it's just you guys are very fearless? Gen Zers are fearless. You don't mind approaching the right channels, and also I love the independence in terms of record labels as well. So keep it up, guys. We love it. We love it for you all. All right then, my friend. So stick around. We still have some more of Budakkess music to enjoy. Okay. Yes, it's the humility for me, by the way. Let's get back to some more of his music, and we'll talk about it on the other side of this. At the moment, what you hear bubbling in the background, I don't know. Can you hear it on your side? I'd like you to just give us a little bit of a, insight on the song, so that we can be able to tell our artist which one is this one. What name is it? What's the name of the track?
This one, the name is Captain.
Captain. Yes. All right then, let's go with Captain, and then we will play the one that's viral right now on TikTok much later. So my friend, there it is. Let's take a listen on Captain. I'm gonna keep the headphones on so I can hear it properly. Because what I hear is what the listener hears.
All right.
So if I take them off, I won't hear. I keep tapping to it. Okay. All right. Hey. Hey. Ay, yeah, 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 yeah.
No, this one.
I know. Hey. There you go. What the jive, Mara? I'm standing still like I got. It's a way to this side is too fire. I can't.
You can't start now.
It's like it keeps going, eh?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Jeez. I have never been so conflicted in my life. You know, Captain is a fire track.
It is.
My goodness. So wait, what were you thinking when you came up with this one? What kind of a vibe were you in? Because I'm telling you, this one is kind of the track you play when you get into some groove or some hangout space or this kind of festivities. If you want to make sure people know what kind of vibe is going to be taking place at whatever gathering you'll be in, play this track. I promise you, Captain will set them off. It will set them off. Tell me about it. I am so curious right now. What were you putting this song together? Who's on it? What's burning? I want to know.
So basically, and it's one of my favorite songs actually that I made. With this song, on the production, it's me and Justin 99, and then on the vocals, it's Lima Crazy. So basically, I was in studio with Justin. We always collaborating, making new music together. So this day, we're just chilling, and then I started this beat. I'm like, okay, sharp, let me tell her something. Hey, Justin hears it from the other side. He's like, no way, I need to hop on this one. So as soon as he hops on, he's like, I need someone. He calls Lima Crazy.
Okay.
Lima Crazy pulls up to his studio. He didn't even waste time. He recorded his verse one line.
You kidding?
I swear.
What?
Yeah. So
no shame, it's a fire track. And by the way you're explaining it and how it was put together, I feel like it took like weeks to put this one together. And it happened in one day. One studio session.
Just one session.
This is impressive. I think we're gonna keep this one as a favorite right here.
Yeah.
And then another part where you just keep going. What's that? Because for me, I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's me and Justin. Like once we're
is
together
that your
on
production.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once me and Justin are together, like on a beat, we come up with the craziest sounds.
Okay.
I can guarantee.
So for me, I think what I'm finding confusing right now is you're such a humble person, and for you to come up with such a fire track, one would think you have to be on some sort of a drink or something. So your head has these beats playing in it, and you just go and play around before you know it, you came through with music. So now this is what I want to ask you. Have you done music for any other artists, like in terms of just production side, not necessarily putting in your input vocally? Which artists?
I got to work with a lot of artists recently, actually. I got to produce for Tyler. There's a song that he dropped called Shaker.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I got to produce for
Our
Black.
Tyler.
Our Tyler, yes,
Okay.
the girl.
Yes, we have to specify our
Our
Tyler,
Tyler.
since everybody in Africa wants to claim her. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a song we did. It's currently trending. It did like 2 million streams in over 2 weeks.
Wait, what song is that? We've probably played it on Africa Chat Toppers before.
Shaker. Yes.
And it's not in her debut album.
It's on her, what is it called? The deluxe version. Yes.
Okay, yeah, because version. Everything on the debut album we've probably played in here. Okay, we'll definitely be looking out for that. Okay, so you do beats for. So if an artist wants to work with you, where can they find you? Can they hit you up on your social media spaces, or are you one of those we need to go through a manager first?
Nah. You can hit me up. Nah, I'm not there yet.
Yet.
I'm not there yet. Nah.
Okay.
If anybody wants to work with me, they can reach me on my socials. Buddy K on all socials. Official Buddy K on TikTok. Buddy K on Instagram. Official buddyk@gmail.com. So if you're willing to collaborate, you can reach me on my Gmail or on my Instagram, and then you can just log in.
Wow, man, I'm very impressed by the hard work you've put in a short space of your lifespan. And if you keep up this very same momentum, I've got a feeling you're going far. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much.
And when we do hear about you on other spaces and I'm there in the crowd, I'm like, yo, buddy, you better remember me.
I will.
Okay, you better remember me. So now I want us to sign out with a song that I picked up when I did a little bit digging on you. I like to do some digging on artists, not just to take them for what they tell me, or I do this, I do that. I want to check if there's any scandals as well.
Yeah.
And I came across a song called Halala. So before we sign out with it, can you tell us about that one? Why is it one of the most trending songs? Is it one of the first songs that you put out there, or is it recent? I just want to know what gained its popularity.
Well, on this song, it's me and as Maestro. So once me and as Maestro work, like it's always genuine energy. It's always positive. So I feel like that contributed to the song as well. Because the energy while we were making the song, I think I feel like you can feel it. Like as soon as you hear that beat, the vocals, you understand. Okay. So this song, Allah Allah, yeah, we're planning on dropping it soon as well. I feel like that's why it's getting the reception that it's getting, because like the people anticipate it.
Yeah, no shame. It's I also see people kind of doing duets with it on the social media spaces. And this on Africa Chat Toppers, this is the kind of songs we call the viral song, which will be there for a lifetime. It's either you love them or you hate them, but you better get in with the program because they are there to stay. All right, Buddy K, thank you so much for popping in. Let's sign out with this particular one. It's called Halala, and yes, it's going to be setting the theme for the festivities, my friend. So get your dancing shoes on. All right.
You know this one?
Yes.
Alright.
I played it up myself the other day.
Yeah.
January.
Unga
kaizala.
January. Get like
But I love it. It's a song to play ka January. Right? Are those your vocals?
Nah, it was Maestro.
Okay. Super. I love the bass.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Me, I'm just within the production.
Right? All right. Before I let you go, man, you really have to just make sure we remember those social handles and booking information, because I've got a feeling that people will be hunting you down after this.
I hope so.
Quickly fill us in. And for those of you who want to hear the song, you know where to go check him out. He's about to let us know, so get your pen and paper ready. Before we let you go, Buddy K, can you just quickly let us know again your social media handles?
All right. Once again, if you wanna catch me for collaborations or for bookings, for collaborations, you can hit me up on IG, Buddy K, TikTok, official Buddy K, and then I don't have a Twitter or Facebook as of yet. And
I don't think you're ever gonna get Facebook, but that's okay.
And then if you wanna book me, please reach my email, officialbuddyk@gmail.com.
Officialbuddyk@gmail.com.
Yes,
All right. Thank you so much for popping into studio right now, though, my friend. We're about to find out what's happening on Africa at Play, and he's right on time.
Right.
The man with the velvet voice is in studio just to let us know what we can catch on Africa at Play today. Neto, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, Nolo. A very good afternoon, and a very good afternoon to all the Channel Africans. We're counting down less than 4 minutes to the beginning of the real weekend. Africa at Play. It's going to be super exciting. We're kicking off the show in Cape Town. We will be talking to Tony Flatman, who is the event organizer of an event called Freestyle Kings. Now, Freestyle Kings is a team of bikers, and they do their thing. No, they're not competing, they're working together. So it's a choreographic show for 2 hours. It started at the Bidvest Wanderers last week, Saturday, and then on Sunday they were at Loftus, the country's capital city in Pretoria. Now they are in Cape Town, and we will have that conversation again with them to find out how's it going at the mother city. And then at 14:30 we will be having the race queen, Fabienne Lance, who's been to Africa at Play before, but she's doing the most, and as it stands, she's gearing up for 9 hours of Kyalami, which is an annual event that will be taking place at the popular race course in Kyalami. And we'll get to speak to one of the spinners, who is also a female. We'll have her on the line because she's based in Kimberley. But in December, she's coming to occupy the Queen's Chair on Africa at Play. And then at 1600 Central African time, we've got our African Artist of the Day, which are the two twins. They are called the Light Twins. They come in to tell us their musical story right here on Africa at Play.
Looking forward to it. Interesting show coming up. So, my friend, you know we never drop the ball right here on Channel Africa, where we continue to give you the African perspective. Listen, we've got 3 minutes left till we step into the real weekend. Settle in, because it's going to be quite a jam-packed show, and you know they always come through with sports that you probably didn't even know about. That's what I like, the Africa